Generally, we look up to people that are smarter than us. It's very important that we always try our best to learn and increase in our ability to reason, but it seems as though there are a few different ways of looking at and determining intelligence. It's kind of been accepted by a fair amount of people that those who know a lot are smarter, but hopefully most people are smart enough to understand that that's not actually the case. A student with perfect grades may also be one of the dumbest people in school, but sadly, people look at good grades as if they're the almighty determining factor as to whether someone is smart or not. Is it really that much of a surprise that some of the smartest people in history are actually some of the people that dropped out of school or college? We get this broken school system that holds kids with good grades to such acclaim as if they're better people for having a better memory, when it's been proven that memory is not a sufficient factor as to how smart you are. The three things that determine your grades are number 1, your memory, number 2, your ability to pay attention, and number 3, your interest in the topic. The ability to pay attention and remember things will greatly help you in life, but that's only a fraction of what can be considered your intelligence. In the current state of society, creativity should be rewarded more than your memory. The majority of people these days will be working on something a bit more unique than when the school system was first established. Kids do learn in school, but not in a way that will actually increase their intelligence. Schools condition kids to learn something once, then forget about it as soon as they don't need it anymore. IQ tests, for example, only implement a small portion of memory testing to determine how smart someone is. But even IQ tests aren't perfect, as they've changed a lot and also don't include the full spectrum of intellect. Someone's curiosity, imagination, determination, open-mindedness, and a love for learning would be a more proper thing to test and demonstrate in order to find out how smart someone is. So when someone says something like, "He just uses big words to sound smart," it shows that they have a very poor definition of intelligence. Knowledge itself isn't nearly as important as the ability to learn. The most successful people in life have a higher level of creativity, determination, and ability to adapt more than the majority of us do. It's easy to point at someone and make fun of them for failing so often, but those who fail the most are those who do the most. Someone that can get up time and time again is a lot more insightful than someone who will just give up after the first few tries. Obviously, the person that is more determined will understand that giving up will never result in achieving their goal. The many factors that determine our acuity have different degrees of significance. For example, musical intelligence is not nearly as important as logical intelligence in determining how smart someone is. In fact, there are so many different factors as to how smart someone is that it would be nearly impossible to completely get a perfect understanding of one's own wisdom. It's practically unique to each person as it is. But things like the IQ test do a fine job at getting a general sense of if someone will make the right choices or not. But what's important to note about all this is that you shouldn't be called stupid for what you don't know. You can learn just about anything you want to. You can even learn how to be smart if you really try. A very important lesson that most people should learn is that when you want something, it's important that you actually seek it out instead of just thinking about it. Because even though the ability to think may show how smart someone is, thinking alone won't get you anywhere. You actually have to act upon your thoughts and apply them to your life. Any question can start with a Google search. And if you do even that amount, you'll be bound to find something that will help. Most of the issues that you're currently going through in life, I guarantee someone else has gone through as well, and that other person may have actually done something to solve the issue. In fact, plenty of people have. But when you don't take the time to learn something for yourself, then you'll never change. And that's why, to me at least, initiative is one of the most important factors in determining how smart someone is. Someone can know everything there is to know, but if they're not smart enough to apply what they know, then you may very well be smarter than they are.